we famously heard about the split personalities by YMW Melly, right? When you speak on split personalities, what do you feel is going on there inside of your brain? Like is it just like you're pissed off and you shut off to the world, or is it like somebody could just trigger something in you to change you?
Trauma, man. We have been through so much. That's why I listen to Youngboy. And when I listen to him, I hear the words, but I feel it. I be like, man, he younger than me. That boy need help. They keep locking him up. It's the same thing they were doing to me. So they feel like we're a threat. So they gonna lock us up. But when they locking us up, they're destroying us. They're making us worse. Get him some help. If y'all got him for some drugs, put him in a drug treatment program. Then he just tell the probation officer he wasn't gonna stop smoking or drinking, whatever he told him. Why y'all gonna put him in jail? Y'all hear him in his songs. So now when we got this trauma and we dealing with it, and y'all releasing that back out here to the public, what y'all expect from us? Y'all locking this man in the house on house arrest 3-4 years. Y'all showing the world that we don't have no constitutional rights. What else we can do? Because all we saying is, man, it's ankle months on our leg, or man, my probation officer, or whatever, is they holding on this. I've been on probation, man. I've been on probation ever since I've been an adult. I finally got on probation. The last time I was just rich. I got out of jail 90 days later. Here they go. They got me. I'm like, why y'all got me? They said that it's an investigation. I said, what y'all investigating me for? They took the car keys from me.
What was that?
They took the car keys from me.
Siri.
Oh.
And went and found the car and said, oh, we found a gun in the car. You got me from an investigation, but now you don't went to discover that it's supposed to be a gun in the car and you gonna charge me with a gun? So y'all violate, I beat that charge all day, but what they did, they violated my bond conditions, what I was out on bond for, with this new stuff right here to put me back in jail because they said I'm on Instagram threatening to kill somebody. That's not right. You feel me? Like, okay, just because y'all feel like I'm a threat to society, okay, prove it. Yeah. Don't just sit right here and torture me and lock me up and lock other people up because y'all going off this fake image that we portraying to be or have. Because it's all entertainment. We doing stuff for entertainment. This is the only thing that we gonna get paid off for, getting on social media, acting like we stupid, acting like we crazy and killers, but we humans. We all have a heart.
Yeah.
And what they doing to certain people is very wrong. And they use us to kick it. They make us kick each other.
Now, why do you feel, or did you ever get like to the bottom of why the mayor felt that way about you?
I was bad. Yeah, I was bad.
He said that like a badass kid. Like I know.
Well,
you
bad.
Yeah, because if you do something to me, I'm gonna do something bad to you. So the police block the streets off while I'm riding 4-wheelers, making me run to the stop sign. Oh, okay. But
now back home, Cleveland Ave, you still like they still love you and respect you over there?
I don't care what nobody do behind my back, but in my face, I'm gonna respect you, and I'm gonna look for the same thing in return. I love everybody on Cleveland Avenue, and if any one of them ever need me, they ain't even got to call me, and they don't have nothing to do with no gang or nothing. It's just what it is. So I can't speak on it because, like I said, these people. You know how they is. I choose not to talk to nobody.
Is it through God that could keep you that, like, you stays pretty positive and confident, and a lot of people have trouble just doing that on a normal day, right? Most of the people I meet on a day-to-day basis are struggling with themselves or standing up, or you just most people can't even pop their chest out. You feel me? Like you could see people. Like today, I'm on a treadmill at the gym and I'm looking around. It's on the second floor and I'm looking at people and I'm like, damn, there's so many people that are dead ass, head down, dragging. They don't got that. You walk with it. You walk with confidence. Is it God or is it just something that's instilled in you?
I had a lot of time to understand myself. That's what people got to do. People got to figure out who they are. And once a person find out who they are, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be very hard for them to, engage with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So, I know who I am, and I know what I'm gonna do. I ain't the toughest, I ain't the gangster, but I love everybody. You feel me? Like, I respect everybody, every single person, even a person at one point in time. I can't live on this world. We both can't be alive together.
Mm.
But guess what? If I was to see him and he keep going by his business, I keep going by mine. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, hey, we survived it. See, people want to play the game until they lose. You got to understand, you winning. If you're alive and you free today, you winning.
Yeah.
Make better decisions, man. That's what I had to learn. I been there, man. I put me in the room. My roommate had a life sentence. This boy like 22 years old, 21 years old.
Already.
Yeah. No money, no nothing. He ain't even, I'm telling him, you need to be reading.
Some.
Guess what he in here doing? He in the hole for cussing out the captain of the jail.
He's still playing.
He talking about he's such and such gang. I'm sitting here looking at you. How you such and such gang?
Hey.
Then when I hear his history, you was a opposition. So how you put in work for the gang and then become food to that gang and then you want to switch on? So once I seen that with the gang stuff, I said, look, Shawty, look, you got too much time for you to be trying to participate in the gang stuff. You need to be learning this law. Because police make mistakes every day. And we miss them. Your lawyer don't know what you know. You need to go find out the errors and point it out to your attorney. And you got to also remember that these attorneys, they're going to get the same paycheck whether you win or lose. So you need to make them do their job. See, I learned how to write the Georgia State Bar. When these lawyers went to tell me, man, you're going to take these 7 years and 5 years, I tell you lying to me. I go right back to my cell and write Georgia State Bar. Put case laws in there and they write me back and have that lawyer come down there with face red. You try to see me for 7 years. You try to see me to prison for 7 years for terrorist threat. Man, you lying to me.
Yeah, that case law, no joke.
And Fulton County is full of kids. They're full of kids, man. No guidance. And they throw all the kids in there together. They don't put the young people and the old people together. So imagine a dome full of young people.
Yeah.
What they fit to do? Prove a point to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Fight. Go to court. Get life. Get down there and get in that room by themselves and cry themselves to sleep. And play tough the next day when they're in front of everybody else.
No guidance.
No. And then 30 years go by and they still in that same prison. Another prison. Still in that same environment. Life goes on.
At what point would you say you were able to say that you knew who you were? Because we were saying part of the confidence that you walk with is because you know who you are. At what point when did that happen?
It happened when I was in the feds. Mm-hmm. It's a different environment. You got a more mature people. You got different people that you're around. Yeah. You can't be young and stupid. You feel me? Like,
right.
They ain't doing none of that. You got people gonna sit right there and be like, read. Once you start doing something different, you start liking it. I started liking reading. So once I started reading, I started reflecting back on all the cases I could have beat.
Yeah.
Have you ever, since this whole trial's been publicized and everything, right? While outside, has anybody made threats on your life?
I'm gonna carry myself every day as a threat is made on my life. Every single day until I leave this world. I'm never gonna put my guards down. Because every person that I know that put their guards down, they lost their life.
Yeah.
You got kids nowadays coming up thinking, oh, if I do something here, I get a scratch. I was one of them kids. I seen a big person that was in the game. I was looking at him like, I'm gonna get him. Cause when I get him, I'm gonna take his thing. Cause I was misled. I thought at one point in time, I thought that what it was about. Because he was an opposition from what I was. When I thought I was a gang member. So when I sat down with someone else that was a gang member with a different mindset, and I saw what his mindset was based off, like protecting and governing our community, helping out the people in our community, I was like, oh, this is different. This ain't what I thought it was. So I learned, I take this right here from this, and I take this from this, and put all it together and, you know, base my mindset off of that. Before I wasn't caring, I was caring.
Yeah. At one time, that was the way the world was, right? It used to be like there was the kingdoms, and, you know, somebody would try to knock somebody else off the throne. That's how you got on the throne. So, like, that's human nature in a sense of how we all really, if all these laws weren't introduced and our way of life wasn't changed, that's kind of how the world always was. You step up when you take over the throne.
Yeah.